Hello friends, welcome back to Worth Old Coins. Today's video is very special because we are going to explore 5 rare and valuable coins that look simple but can be worth thousands of dollars in today's market. These coins are dusty, old, and heavily circulated, but each one hides an amazing story and a surprising value. Make sure you watch till the end because one of these coins might be in your pocket right now. Let's start our journey into the world of hidden treasures. First coin, the 5 cent coin from the year 2000. At first look, it may seem like an ordinary old coin Dusty used in daily life and circulated for many years. But sometimes hidden inside these simple-looking coins is a surprising story and a very high value. This 5 cent coin was released when the euro currency was first introduced in Europe. The year 2000 is very important because it represents the beginning of a new financial era for many countries. Millions of these coins were made, but only a few special ones became rare due to minting errors, special metal composition, limited production, or unique surface details. These rare examples are the ones that collectors are searching for today. The coin you are seeing has a dusty surface and fine circulation marks, which means it was used in real life for shopping, transport, and daily expenses. It has small scratches, light wear, and natural aging that came from years of handling. These marks are called circulation and surface scratches, and in many cases, they reduce value. But in some special coins, these marks prove authenticity and history, making the coin even more attractive to collectors. On the front side of this 5 cent coin, you can see the European map design, showing unity between countries. The stars around the design represent harmony and cooperation. On the other side, you will find the number 5 with the word Eurocent, clearly showing its denomination. The copper-colored surface gives this coin its unique look and helps protect it from damage over time. What makes this particular 2000 5 cent coin special is its rare characteristics. Some coins from this year were produced with minting mistakes, such as double stamping, off-center printing, weak strikes, missing details, or unusual thickness. Some were made with slightly different metal mixtures, which changed their weight and color. These small differences may look normal to common people, but to professional collectors, they are extremely valuable. Because of these rare features, some 5 cent coins from the year 2000 have sold in international auctions for very high prices. In perfect or rare error condition, certain examples have reached values close to $22,000 in today's market. This price is not for every coin, but only for those with verified rarity and certified grading from trusted organizations. If you have a dusty old 5 cent coin from 2000 at home, do not throw it away or ignore it. First, check it carefully under good light. Look for unusual marks, double images, missing lines, strange colors, or uneven edges. Then, compare it with normal coins online. If you notice something different, it may be worth getting it checked by a professional coin grading company. Never clean your old coins with chemicals, brushes, or cloth because cleaning can damage the surface and reduce value instantly. Collectors prefer natural condition, even if the coin looks dusty or old. Original surface is always more valuable than a shiny cleaned coin. Many people have become lucky by finding rare coins in their wallets, drawers, or old boxes. A simple coin that once bought candy or tea can now be worth thousands of dollars. That is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is also a smart investment and a way to protect history. This 5 cent coin from 2000 reminds us that every small thing can have big importance. It traveled through many hands, many cities, and many years before reaching collectors. Each scratch tells a story, and each mark shows its journey through time. Next coin, the 5 cent coin from Spain, also known as España, dated the year 2000. At first glance, it looks old, dusty, worn out, and badly circulated. It has many scratches, surface marks, and signs of heavy use. Many people would think this coin has no value at all, but the truth is very different. When the euro currency was first introduced in Europe, Spain was one of the countries that started producing coins for daily use. The year 2000 is very important because it was part of the early production phase of euro coins. During this time, different mints were still adjusting machines, metal mixtures, and designs. Because of this, some coins were produced with mistakes, weak strikes, or unusual features that later made them rare and valuable. This 5-euro-cent España coin was made mainly from copper-coated steel, giving it a reddish-brown color. Over time, because of moisture, handling, and circulation, the surface became dusty and rough. You can see small lines, scratches, dark spots, and worn edges. These are signs of bad circulation, which means the coin was used again and again in shops, buses, markets, and daily life. On one side of the coin, you can see the number 5 with the words Eurocent, clearly showing its value. On the other side, the Spanish national design represents Spain's identity and history. Around the design, you will see stars that symbolize the unity of European countries. Even when the coin is worn out, these details are still important for collectors. What makes some 2000 Spanish 5-euro-cent coins special is not their beauty, but their rarity. Some coins from this year were made with printing errors, such as double images, missing parts, off-center designs, cracked dies, or weak stamping. Some were produced with wrong metal thickness or unusual weight. These small differences are very hard to notice, but collectors are always searching for them. Because of these rare characteristics, a few special examples of the 5-euro-cent España 2000 coin have been sold in major auctions for very high prices. In verified and certified cases, some have reached values close to $21,000 in today's market. This high price is only for rare error or special condition coins, not for every normal coin. If you have a dusty and badly used 5-euro-cent coin from Spain dated 2000, do not throw it away. First, examine it carefully using a magnifying glass or your phone camera. Look for double lines, missing stars, strange edges, unusual color, or misaligned designs. Compare it with regular coins online to see if yours is different. One very important rule in coin collecting is never clean your coin. Many people think cleaning will increase value, but in reality, it destroys the original surface and lowers the price. Even a dirty-looking coin is more valuable than a cleaned one if it is rare. Many collectors today are making good money by searching through old change, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes at home. A coin that once bought bread or tea can now be worth thousands of dollars. This is what makes coin collecting exciting and meaningful. This Spanish 5-euro-cent coin from 2000 shows us that history is not only in museums, it is also in our pockets. This small coin traveled through many cities, many hands, and many years before becoming valuable. Every scratch is part of its story, and every mark shows its journey through time. Next coin. The 5-euro-cent coin featuring King Albert II, dated 1999. At first look, it appears old, dusty, badly used, and heavily circulated. It has many scratches, surface marks, faded details, and worn edges. Most people would think this coin has no value at all, but sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins carry the biggest surprises. The year 1999 is very important in the history of the euro. It was the beginning phase of the euro system, when European countries were preparing for the new common currency. Belgium was one of the countries that produced early euro coins with the image of King Albert II. During this early period, minting machines were still being adjusted, and many coins were made with small mistakes or special features that later became very rare. This 5-euro-cent coin was made mainly from copper-coated steel, which gives it a brownish red color. Over time, because of moisture, air, and constant handling, the surface became dusty and rough. You can see small scratches, dark spots, and signs of heavy wear. These marks show that the coin was used again and again in daily life, in shops, buses, and markets. This kind of condition is called bad circulation. On one side of the coin, you can see the portrait of King Albert II, who was the King of Belgium during that time. His image represents leadership, stability, and national identity. Around the portrait, you can see stars that symbolize European unity. On the other side, you will find the number 5 with the words Eurocent, clearly showing the coin's value. What makes him 1999 King Albert? The second 5 euro cent coins special is not their condition, but their rarity. Some coins from this early year were produced with minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, weak stamping, missing details, cracked dies, or unusual thickness. Some were made with metal defects that change their weight or surface color. These small differences are very difficult to notice, but professional collectors can easily recognize them. Because of these rare features, a few special examples of this coin have been sold in major international auctions for very high prices. In certified and verified condition, some rare 1999 5 euro cent King Albert II coins have reached values close to $20,000 in today's market. This high price is only for rare error or special variant coins, not for normal common ones. If you have an old, dusty, and badly used 5 euro cent coin from 1999 with King Albert II, do not throw it away. First, examine it carefully under good light. Use a magnifying glass or your phone camera to check for double lines, missing stars, unusual edges, strange colors, or misaligned designs. Compare it with standard images online to see if your coin looks different. One very important rule in coin collecting is never clean your coin. Cleaning removes the natural surface and reduces value instantly. Even if the coin looks dirty, collectors prefer original condition. A cleaned coin is almost always worth less than an uncleaned one. Many people have found valuable coins in their wallets, old drawers, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes. A small coin that once bought candy or tea can now be worth thousands of dollars. That is why coin collecting is not only a hobby, but also a smart way to protect history and invest in the future. This 5 euro cent King Albert II coin from 1999 reminds us that history is not only in books and museums, it is also in our pockets. This small coin traveled through many hands, many cities, and many years before becoming special. Every scratch tells a story, and every mark shows its journey through time. Next coin, the 5 euro cent coin from Germany, dated the year 2002. At first glance, it looks old, rusty, dusty, and heavily used. It has many scratches, surface marks, faded details, and signs of long circulation. Most people would think this coin is useless and has no special value, but sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins hide the biggest surprises. The year 2002 is very important in European history because it was the first year when euro coins officially entered daily circulation in many countries. Germany was one of the largest producers of euro coins at that time. Millions of 5 euro cent coins were made to support the new currency system. Because production was very fast and in large numbers, some coins were made with mistakes, weak strikes, metal defects, and unusual features that later became rare and valuable. This 5 euro cent coin is made mainly from copper-coated steel, which gives it a reddish-brown color. Over time, due to moisture, air, and constant handling, the surface may start to look rusty or dark. You can see small scratches, rough patches, dark spots, and worn edges. These are clear signs of fine but heavy circulation, meaning the coin was used again and again in shops, buses, trains, and markets for many years. On one side of the coin, you can see the famous European design with the number 5 and the words Eurocent, clearly showing its value. On the other side, the German national symbol, the eagle, represents strength, history, and unity. Around the design, you will see stars that symbolize the European Union. Even when the coin is worn, these details are still important for collectors. What makes some 2002 German 5 Eurocent coins special is not their beauty, but their rarity. During the early years of Euro production, some coins were produced with minting errors, such as double stamping, off-center designs, weak details, cracked dies, missing parts, or unusual thickness. Some coins were also made with imperfect metal coating, which caused early rust or color changes. These small differences may look normal to common people, but to professional collectors, they are extremely valuable. Because of these rare features, a few special examples of the 5 Eurocent Germany 2002 coin have been sold in international auctions for very high prices. In certified and verified condition, some rare error or special variant coins have reached values close to $23,000 in today's market. This high price is only for coins with proven rarity and official grading, not for regular common coins. If you have an old, rusty, and used 5 Eurocent coin from Germany dated 2002, do not throw it away. First, examine it carefully under bright light. Use a magnifying glass or your phone camera to check for double lines, missing stars, strange edges, uneven designs, or unusual color patterns. Compare it with normal coins online to see if your coin looks different. One very important rule in coin collecting is never clean your coin. Cleaning removes the natural surface and damages the original metal. Even if the coin looks dirty or rusty, collectors prefer original condition. A cleaned coin almost always loses its value. Many people around the world have discovered valuable coins in their pockets, old jars, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes. A small coin that once bought candy or paid for parking can now be worth thousands of dollars. That is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, but also a smart way to save history and build wealth. This German 5 Eurocent coin from 2002 reminds us that history is not only kept in museums, it also lives in our hands. This small coin traveled through many cities, many people, and many years before becoming special. Every scratch tells a story, and every mark shows its journey through time. Next coin, the 5 Eurocent coin from Luxembourg, also known as Luxembourg, dated the year 2002. At first glance, it looks old, rusty, dusty, and heavily used. It has many scratches, surface marks, faded details, and signs of long circulation. Most people think this kind of coin has no special value, but sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins hide the biggest surprises. The year 2002 is very important in European history because it was the first official year when euro coins entered daily circulation across many countries. Luxembourg was one of the founding members of the euro system, and its coins were produced with great care. However, during the early years of mass production, minting machines were working very fast, and some coins were made with small mistakes, metal defects, and unusual features that later became rare and valuable. This 5 Eurocent coin is made mainly from copper-coated steel, which gives it a reddish-brown color. Over time, because of moisture, air, and constant handling, the surface can start to look rusty or dark. You can see small scratches, rough patches, dark spots, and worn edges. These are signs of fine but heavy circulation, meaning the coin was used again and again in shops, buses, trains, and markets for many years. On one side of the coin, you can see the number 5 with the words Eurocent, clearly showing its value. On the other side, you will find the portrait of Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, which represents leadership, tradition, and national pride. Around the portrait, you can see stars that symbolize the unity of European countries. Even when the coin is worn, These details are still important for collectors. What makes some 2002 Luxembourg 5 € coins special is not their beauty, but their rarity. During the early years of euro production, some coins were produced with minting errors, such as double stamping, off-center designs, weak details, cracked dies, missing parts, or unusual thickness. Some coins were also made with imperfect metal coating, which caused early rust or strange color changes. These small differences may look normal to common people, but to professional collectors, they are extremely valuable. Because of these rare features, a few special examples of the 5 € Luxembourg 2002 coin have been sold in international auctions for very high prices. In certified and verified condition, some rare or special variant coins have reached values close to $22,500 in today's market. This high price is only for coins with proven rarity and official grading, not for regular common coins. If you have an old, rusty, and used 5 € coin from Luxembourg dated 2002, do not throw it away. First, examine it carefully under bright light. Use a magnifying glass or your phone camera to check for double lines, missing stars, strange edges, uneven designs, or unusual color patterns. Compare it with normal coins online to see if your coin looks different. One very important rule in coin collecting is never clean your coin. Cleaning removes the natural surface and damages the original metal. Even if the coin looks dirty or rusty, collectors prefer original condition. A cleaned coin almost always loses its value. Many people around the world have discovered valuable coins in their pockets, old jars, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes. A small coin that once bought candy or paid for transport can now be worth thousands of dollars. That is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, but also a smart way to protect history and build wealth. This Luxembourg 5 € coin from 2002 reminds us that history is not only kept in museums, it also lives in our hands. This small coin traveled through many cities, many people, and many years before becoming special. Every scratch tells a story, and every mark shows its journey through time. If you enjoy this video, please like this video, subscribe to the channel Worth Old Coin, and share this video with your friends.